What's up, everybody? My name is Camden, and in today's video, you're going to be able to improve your English speaking, listening, reading, and vocabulary for the IELTS test. So if you're trying to get a 6.5, 7.0, or even an 8.0, which one of my students just got, and now he's in Canada, it's the most amazing feeling to help students improve their IELTS score. And you can check out this entire lesson and the Cambridge IELTS vocabulary book in the description. There's a link where you can check out the whole book entirely for free. That's right. So in this video, I'm going to go over Unit 2. It's about mental and physical development. So you can follow along. There's 2 paragraphs that I'm going to read aloud. You can pause the video, you can listen, you can practice, you can read along, but the most important thing is that you're paying attention to my pronunciation and the way that I'm intonating the sentences. Okay? If any time you have a question, be sure to let me know in the comment section, and you can also book a free IELTS class right now with me. All you got to do is go to my description, click the link, and schedule your time. Simple as that. And I'll be happy to help you get started on your journey to a high score on IELTS. And without further ado, let's get started with this reading exercise right now. Go, do it. The final stage before adulthood is adolescence. This is a period of transition for teenagers, and there are many crucial milestones. Socially and emotionally, teens worry that they may not be developing at the same rate as their peers. They become extremely self-conscious and may be overly sensitive about their appearance. Teens may rebel against their parents, but are also more able to accept the consequences of their actions. This is also a period of enormous physical change, and adolescents experience changes in their physical development at a rate unparalleled since infancy. These changes include significant gains in weight and height. Within a year, boys and girls can gain an average of 4.1 inches and 3.5 inches in height, respectively. This growth spurt typically occurs 2 years earlier for girls than for boys, and can tend to make both sexes go through a clumsy phase. In terms of their cognitive development, adolescents have greater reasoning skills and have developed the ability to think logically and hypothetically. They are also able to discuss more abstract concepts. They should also have developed strategies to help them study. Now, as you can see, the first question, it says, first-year students often struggle with the transition from high school to university. Okay? Transition. That one's already a given. Now let's go to number 2. And remember this. There are 2 questions in here that I had some trouble with. So that's why I provided the answer key. So make sure you use the answer key so you can check your answers, or you can just follow along right now. Number 2. The blank at which a change occurs can cause problems for both the very young and the elderly. So you can pause the video and look for the answer and come back to my response. I'll wait. It's okay. The correct answer for number 2 is rate. The rate at which a change occurs. Now, when you're going through all these questions, if you don't want to listen to me, that's okay. Every single answer is in those 2 paragraphs. There's not any tricks. They're all given. So just remember that when you're struggling, the answer is in there. So keep looking, Put your context clues together and you'll find it, I hope. Number 3, it can be less stressful to make a presentation to your what? Rather than to your teachers. So this is probably the easiest one that you're going to get. So go ahead, look for the answer, and I'll wait. And the correct answer is peers. It can be less stressful to make a presentation to your peers rather than to your teachers. Next, we have number 4. The increase in violence among young people may be a what? Of watching too much violence on TV and in video games. So go ahead and look for that answer. It's in there. I'll give you a few moments. The correct answer is consequence. The increase in violence among young people may be a consequence of watching too much violence. What do you think about that? Let me know in the comment section. Number 5, petrol prices are increasing at a speed that is what? Since the oil crisis of the 70s. Go ahead, look for the answer. You'll find it. The correct answer is unparalleled. Petrol prices are increasing at a speed that is unparalleled since the oil crisis of the 70s. And by the way, if you would like to have a further explanation on some of these words, let me know in the comment section or just give this video a thumbs up, and that will indicate to me that you want to see more vocabulary word expressions and meanings and definitions with synonyms, related phrases, so you can keep growing your variety and diversity in the English language. And that is the key for IELTS. Okay, next, number 6. Teenagers, what? Rebel against their parents between the ages of 14 and 16. Go ahead. Here's your opportunity. Find the answer. And the correct answer is typically. Teenagers typically rebel against their parents. What about you? Were you rebellious? I know I was. Oh my gosh. I drove my parents crazy. Now that I look back at it. Number 7. In part 3 of the speaking test, you are expected to be able to talk about more topics. Come on. The answer is abstract. Abstract. You are expected to be able to talk about more abstract topics. Okay? And here we are, number 8. This is the last one. Don't give up on me. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on the IELTS. A whole new life is waiting for you. Infinity is a very difficult what for children to grasp. Go ahead. I'll be right here waiting. So the answer is concept. Infinity is a very difficult concept for children to grasp. Okay? So that concludes this video for your IELTS speaking, reading, listening, and vocabulary practice. I hope this exercise was helpful and beneficial and useful. If it was, just show some support. Give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, show your appreciation. And that's all you got to do. I really want to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed, who's been rocking with me on this YouTube channel. It means the world to me, and it motivates me to keep going. So thank you for the encouragement. I do appreciate that. And with that being said, if you have any special requests or anything that you would like to share positive that's going to help people improve and grow and develop, be sure to let me know, and all of us, in the comment section. And to everybody out there going through a hard time, remember this: hard times don't last, but tough people do. Okay? So next time when you're feeling down and out, you got to get a vision for yourself for that day. You got to have a vision for your future. And if you don't have a compelling enough, if you don't have a future compelling enough that's waking you up in the morning, then you really need to reorganize your lifestyle. And if you need help, hey, I got my own weaknesses. I have my own failures, my own mistakes. But you know what? I've been able to learn through those experiences and come out the other side. And even though I'm not where I want to be right now in my life, I'm not going to go to bed and just call it a day. It's going on 1 a.m. right now. And that's the determination. That's the mindset that you got to have if you really want to succeed in this life. So to everybody out there, have a wonderful day. Keep going. Believe in yourself. That's the first step. Believe in yourself and understand there is a higher power working for you each and every day with every breath that you take. It's a blessing. It's a gift. Honor it. Go for it every day. That's all. My name is Camden. Have a wonderful time. And for me, have a wonderful evening. See you in the next video.